In this video, we'll talk about the difference between products, variants, and variant groups. So let's head over to our PIM area and locate a product to work with. So let's say that we want to open up this laptop product. If we expand the product level, we reach the variants that belong to the product. And let's just click the product because we've set up the data model itself to actually also have the variants tab right here. So here we see the three variations of this product. So in this case, we can see that the product directly has the three variants displayed just below it. But if we take a look at a different product in our setup, let's say our t-shirts, we can expand the product level here, and now we suddenly see that there is an extra level of nesting here. And this is what we call the variant grouping. And so variant groups are mostly relevant in industries like fashion or lifestyle products like furniture, for example, where it makes sense to group variations based on a shared aspect. So in this case, we can see that the grouping here is based on the color of the variants. So let's just say that we didn't actually have the variant grouping here. What this means is all the variants would be listed here, and since many of the variants would share the same color, we would have to re-upload things like the images, for example, on multiple variants. Whereas if we have the grouping in place, we can actually benefit from managing all the shared aspects on the group level itself. And if we go to settings and product structure, and let's just open up our clothing structure, which I know this product happens to be part of. And here we can see that this product structure has variants turned on, which is why we have the possibility of having variants in the first place, but it also has the variant groups turned on. So both of these options make it possible for us to also define data models for these levels as well. So if we go to the variant group model, we can see the model setup here. And this is where we actually have decided that we want the properties related to color and images to be present on the variant group level as well. So as you can see, a variant grouping in Struct PIM is a way for us to optimize the way we manage the data on the variations of a product based on certain shared aspects. And in this case, it was the color that was the shared aspect, but we could have grouped it based on the sizing as well, so that our groups were broken down by their sizes. So let's say small, medium, large, and extra large, etc. And then the variations below in the colors. So that's it on products, variants, and variant groups in Struct PIM. Hope this made sense. Make sure to also watch some of our other feature highlight videos.